hour is going to be broken up into different things or different tasks. The first part of it is just like question answer. The second part, I'll give you something specific to do.
Right.
I'll come back in and I'll ask you questions about what you did.
Sure.
Then I'll give you something else to do. I'll ask you some more questions about what you did, and then we'll wrap up with a survey out the bottom.
Cool.
Okay. So for the first part of this, it's just some questions. Who is your current cell phone service provider?
Sprint.
Sprint.
Yeah.
Okay. And how long have you been with Sprint?
I'd say maybe 10 plus years.
Wow. Okay. And thinking about Sprint as your service provider and communications that they send, do you usually open and read all communications?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Every single one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe there's some way to save more money.
Okay. Based on your current service plan, what are the best benefits?
Price, definitely. Ease of access to customer service, where I can speak with them through chat online. There isn't usually a long hold time, and they resolve my issues, if any, relatively swiftly.
Okay, good. With your current service plan, does it offer international calling?
I'm sure they do. I don't have one, but I have used my phone internationally, and I have not been charged, at least in South America I've been to, and Canada.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you place international calls while you're in the United States to other countries?
Yes.
Okay. And do you typically do that with your cell phone, or do you buy like another card?
With my cell phone.
With your cell phone. Right. Okay. And is that also something that's included with your cell phone plan?
No, it's not. It's a one-off that I'll make, a call to somebody I don't have on, let's say, WhatsApp.
Right.
So I'll just make the direct call, absorb the expense.
Okay. So now what we're going to do is we are going to activate a phone.
Sure.
So the scenario is you decided to purchase a NetPin phone.
Sure.
And we're going to activate it. You're not going to use any of your own personal information.
Okay.
But we are going to activate it and purchase a $35 plan.
Sure.
I wrote the $35 up here.
Okay.
So as you're going through and you're placing the purchase, here's the credit card information.
Sure.
When you're going through and creating the account, you're not going to use any information of your own. You'll make it up.
Sure.
The only thing that you won't make up are email address and password.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So the activation itself, you're going to do it on your own. You have to open the box.
Sure.
Don't be scared about ripping it or tearing things open or whatever. I mean, that's what it's here for, to treat it as if it's your own.
Right.
Okay. So we're going to use the computer. Before we get started, you are currently on the home page, and there is a marketing banner in the middle of the page.
Sure.
What I'd like for you to do is just read the banner.
Okay.
Based on the information that you read, I'd like to get your basic understanding of what you just read.
Okay. So it's pretty straightforward. It's a tiered credit. So based on the selected phone plan that I pick, you get up to $20 in international credit based on whether you pick the $35 30-day plan or the $40 50-day, so 40 or 50 30-day plan. So that would give you either $10 or $20 in credit for international calling.
Okay. So after reading that, are there any additional questions that you had?
No, it's very straightforward.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave you alone.
Sure.
Again, you're going to use the website to activate. Don't use any of your own personal information. If you get stuck, raise your hand.
Yep.
Otherwise, when you're about done, I'll come back.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
one question before we start.
Sure.
We just read the banner that talked about the international long distance credit. You said that you yourself place international calls. You typically absorb the cost because it's not necessarily something you do often. Based on reasons to select a service provider,
Sure.
and knowing that this was a banner specifically as a benefit for Net 10,
Sure.
would this be something that would compel you to consider Net 10 as a service provider?
Based on two things. Based on the fact that the plan itself is relatively affordable. I mean, it's cheap. And you're getting a $20 credit, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
Yep.
Thank you.
call is transferred to an external operator, or you should be able to complete your call with a credit card, calling card, or via select call.
How are we doing? Oh, you're just now getting started.
Right, so I turn on the phone, but I'm trying to figure out where do I go to,
To activate it?
yeah, so I think I had like, my elbow had exited or something.
Yeah, and that's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
So you will actually use the website to
Sure.
activate.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and click on continue. I just want to see what the next page looks like.
Sure. So done?
You can, or you can leave it there.
Okay.
So what
Would I
I'd
try the
like,
test call?
no, you don't have to, because I'm going to give you a different phone. So I'm going to give you a phone that you're going to look at another message.
Okay.
And what I'd like to do is very similar to the first banner. Read the message
Sure.
and tell me more or less what your main takeaways are.
Pretty much they're giving me a free $10 credit. All I have to do is download the International Calls app.
Okay.
Pretty straightforward.
Now I'm going to show you the marketing banner here. Actually, same thing as you read through this, main takeaways,
Okay.
and if you have any questions after reading.
Okay. Yeah, it's very straightforward. So this one, unlike the initial banner or the text, it doesn't specify the amount of the credit. It's just telling you that you have international long distance credit if you download the app or just dial directly. If you already have a $10 credit in one of them, this one will be rolled up with it, and then what gets depleted first is this current banner followed by your $10 credit.
Okay. So now what I'd like you to do is to, before you click on the link,
Sure.
what would you expect to happen once you click on the link?
It's probably going to take me to either a website or through the Play Store to download the app.
Okay, let's go ahead and do that.
Install.
Yep. And I'm going to let you set up or, go through whatever prompts you feel is necessary.
Sure.
The ultimate goal is now that you have this ILD credit, you want to be able to take advantage of it to call
Sure.
your friend in Guatemala.
Sure.
Okay? So the end goal is to be able to place this call.
Sure.
Okay?
Yep.
So I'll probably come back in before you do it, but let's try to get as far as we
Sure.
can.
Available for this call.
All right, so
Hello?
we did it dial or?
Hello?
Oh, no, we can hear it. That's fine.
Oh, somebody picked up.
Okay, did they answer in Spanish?
Well, he said hello, so.
Okay, now I'm going to show you another message.
Okay.
And same question, based on the message that you're reading, just what your interpretation of that message is, or the main takeaways?
So it says I still have $1.99 left. It says click to keep calling, but it's kind of not direct because it doesn't say the $10 is that $1.99 left from the $10, or they're giving me an additional $10.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at this point, what do you think it's trying to tell you, or what is it trying to get you to do?
It's probably trying to let me know, hey, once your $1.99 is expired, you can probably reload for an additional minimum of $10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a link there. Before you click on it, what would you expect to happen once you click on that link?
I'm going to go to a website. It's going to ask me continue using maybe your existing credit debit card or add a new form of payment and proceed from there.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and click on the link. And what happened?
Asking me what, well, see, just reload it. Sure enough, it's asking me which plan I'd like to purchase.
Okay. Is that what you expected?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So thinking about the text message and what the text message was telling you, and now the page that you're on,
Do they correlate?
Yeah.
They
Well,
don't. They don't.
They don't. Okay. And why not?
Because one makes it seem as if you have $1.99 left from your initial $10 that you had, and now you're getting here on the page, and you're going there with the assumption that you can purchase maybe another minimum $10 plan, and you don't have the minimum is $20 plan, so it's a bit deceiving.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And with that, we are done.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have a survey that you're going to fill out in the lobby.
Sure.
Then after that, you're free to go.
Okay.
Well, survey, check out with the receptionist, then you're free to go.
Okay, cool.
Thank you. So you know where you're going right there. All right, thank you. Have a good day.